I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Got a scratch, he's that, completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what.
Hey guys, welcome back again. Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Hold on, looks like we have a little reverb here. How's that sound, guys? How's that sound? Welcome back again, Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel. There's your home for tech, toys, and talk, guys. Let me know, how do I sound? Is there a little bit of a reverb? I'm kind of doing something different with OBS, so let me know. Cap says I sound good. Okay. For some reason, I got a little bit of a echo going on here, so apologize for that, guys. I sound like a Gundam. Okay, I guess that's a good thing. So, how is everyone doing? It's been a bit of a crazy week, but trying to do a few streams this week. I won't be able to do one tomorrow. Mrs. Dimension has recruited me to do an event tomorrow, so I will not be doing a Thursday night live stream. Trying to do a Friday. We'll see if we can get something going on then. But I need your guys' help, guys. Okay. You guys are my YouTube warriors, okay? And all my friends and family out there, everyone who watches my channels, my live streams, Sam Hain, Duffman, Captain Spaulding, and anyone who might be watching a replay of this, I need your help. Quite simple. As you guys know, I do the Stream for the Cure every year, which is a fundraiser for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute here in Buffalo, New York area. Now, last year we had an amazing turnout. We had tons of people donating. I can't thank you guys enough for that. However, this year, we've only, respectfully, we are well behind compared to last year. And we have nobody really entered in for this year. I have 3 people who've donated to Ride for Roswell this year. In order for us to have a successful stream this year, I need as many of you as possible. I mean, obviously, if we only have three donators, I mean, the stream itself it's going to be an 8-hour stream, 10 a.m. in the morning Eastern until 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to it's an open stream where anybody and their grandmother can come on here, guys. Anybody can come on. and hang out, you want to promote your own channels, your own businesses, it's a free-for-all, basically, okay? But if we only have 3 or 4 people or even 5 people who donated, it's not going to be much of an elimination wheel for each one. I want to make the stream as fun as possible, but if we don't have, if we only have 3 or 4 people, it's not going to be that fun of a stream. So what I'm asking for you guys is, all you have to do is go into the description below, and you're going to find links to Roswell Park's donation page. You're going to find the link to the Facebook Ride for Roswell page, and also there's the last year's Ride for Roswell actual bike rides video. So we have all that in the video description below. Also, if anyone wants to, now see, last year I also did it where you can donate money either through Cash App or through PayPal. Now, as you guys can see right at the top of the screen here, you can see all my socials, my PlayStation tag, my Instagram, my Twitter, and also Cash App. So if you want to donate through Cash App, or if you prefer through PayPal, we're also going to have the information for PayPal as well. So it's all going to be there in the video description below, guys. Like the Duffman says, come on, guys, help the brother out. If it's for a great cause, it really is. Now, the Ride for Roswell takes place every year. It benefits cancer research and also development of new vaccines and treatments. Okay? Cancer doesn't care. Okay? We have family members, relatives, friends who their family members have been affected by cancer in one way or another. There's even people in this community that have been affected by cancer and who are still being affected by cancer. Donating to Roswell, you might think, well, what's a few dollars? A few dollars is a world of difference that you may not even be aware of, guys. And what I'm asking for you guys is, I understand times are tough. Times are tough everywhere. If you do not have the finances to donate to the Ride for Roswell, at least taking the links that you see in the video description below and sharing it to your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, whatever platforms that you have out there. If you can at least share the links out. That Colin is asking, when do we have to donate by? Well, the stream for the cure is going to be April 29th. Okay, so the deadline is going to be that Friday night. The night before is the deadline to be entered in on the wheels. Now, I did bend the rules a little bit last year. We have 8 prize wheels right now. We have 8 prize wheels, and that means we have 8 elimination prizes that we're giving away. Excuse me for one moment. Sorry about that, guys. We have a couple bat cycles that we're giving away. I have the Death Metal bat cycle. We have the Cycle of the White Knight. I have some McFarlane figures. We have some comic book collectibles. We might even be giving away a NECA figure or 2. I also am going to be giving away the Batmobeast. So if you guys missed out on that big hunkin' monster truck version of the Batmobile, I'm going to be giving one of those away as well. T3 is asking, do I have an HTML format to embed into a website? I can give you a link. A link. Are you looking for a link to the stream or a link to donate? Let me know. I need specificals. We need specificals for me to answer. But in the video description below, I do have the link for the Facebook page for Roswell Park. The donation page if you want to donate directly through Facebook. You don't have to. Thank you very much, Captain Spaulding. Let me just pull this up here. I'm going to throw a few links in the chat. Okay. For some reason, YouTube is being real janky right now. It's not letting me cut and paste properly. So I do apologize for that. But if you guys go into the video or stream description below, you'll see the links for Ride for Roswell donation page. That's the direct corporate website for Ride for Roswell. There's the Facebook donation page. And also, I have the video from last year also listed there. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. T3 says, I'm launching my own website, hopefully by Sunday. I'd like to embed the link. Definitely. I can get you any information you want for that. Sam Haynes says, "What's up, Captain Spaulding? Hope everyone in the chat is doing well." Yeah, for some reason I got a crazy reverb going on here. Let me see what I can do about this. At least I know someone said it sounded like I sound like a Gundam or something. Let me check my properties here. No, I'm trying to see what is going on here. Let me check advanced audio settings. Let's see. We got desktop audio, mic. Don't know if that's going to help. Let's just go to monitor only. Or monitor off. How does that sound, guys? Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if there's any sound issues. Give me give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Hey, Power Rangers Dino Fury, how are you doing this evening? Hope you're doing well. Guys, let me know if you can still hear me. Guys, can you still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Okay, so we're also gonna be this stream. We got Nathan Bowden in the chat. Duffman, I am good, but had a few events going on and working on Toy Room Tour. Awesome. Again, guys, the Nathan Bowden Show, literally the one and only Nathan Bowden, the one and all definitive, definitive news on Wrestling World. Captain Cash App to me, thank you very much. I'll be checking that after the stream. Power Rangers Dino Fury says he is hearing me. Okay, good. I'm trying some different settings with OBS, so I hope it works out. We got a couple things to talk about. We got movies to talk about, guys. This weekend, I am planning on seeing Renfield, which is a horror comedy with Nicolas Cage, and I can't think of the other guy. The guy was in Warm Bodies, and there you go. We got some Rolando love going on. Dino Fury says, "I miss talking to you, Rolando." Rolando's the one, the only, the universal moderator. I hope you're doing well, Rolando. And by the way, guys, if anyone wants to hop in, I'm going to throw a link in the chat. So if anyone wants to hop in, I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat right there. Once again, guys, that is a link. If you click on that link, you can jump in the stream and hang out with me and do some discussing. I think we might do some unboxes tonight too. The question is, and I'm going to let's create a poll on this. Who doesn't love a poll, giggity? What should we unbox? Should we unbox NECA? Or should we unbox Marvel Legends? Let me know. We're going to let that run for a couple minutes. There we go. So, again, as you guys know, I'm doing the ride for Roswell. In fact, I did a 20-mile bike ride today. I gotta get the legs worked in. Gotta get back into shape for the ride for Roswell. Now, I know everyone and their grandmother's been harping about the news. I'm not gonna do a whole discussion on it. I am glad to hear that Marvel is coming to their senses and will be getting window figures again. But I honestly think in the back of my mind that, they're not going to be 100% the same as before. Will they go back to the same method, or will they come up with some different design or variation? That's what I'm thinking. By the way, if you notice in the poll, we have a couple options at our disposal. We have a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. So we have a whole series. We have a whole wave of figures to unbox to do a build a figure, or we have the Last Ronin NECA figures. Nathan Bound says Monday will be a major channel update and future of the channel. Okay. Changes can be good. Changes can definitely be good. Duffman says Blitz Wave. Oh, no, you didn't. Blitz Wave Ecto 1 scale Ghostbusters unboxing. Duffman, is that what you're doing? Hey, we got Freya in the chats. We got the fearless Freya. I know her and Berserker. Berserker's been doing the Alien Isolation walkthroughs. That's definitely a fun game. I tried playing it once on Xbox. I really should give it another chance here. T3 Carlos is letting everyone know to remember to hit that like button. Hit that bell for notifications if you're not already. I'm just stacking some figures here in case we do the Marvel. I literally have a full wave here at the ready to do an unbox. That is, if you guys want. Freya says, "Hey Cap, how's it work? Or how's work?" Duffman saying, "Hey Freya, Dave needs our help to help raise some money for cancer research and for Ride for Roswell." Freya says, "Alien Isolation seems annoying." I don't know why he chooses that difficulty. And Cap says, "Good Eden KFC." There you go. Berserker Bloodline says the game on max difficulty is insane. Well, I would imagine so. Oh, dang, Dave, you got a link for us? All the links are in the video description below. I always tell you guys, it's in the video description below. We have the links to the official Ride for Roswell donation page. Now, that will take you to my donation page under the Ride for Roswell. I also have a Facebook donation page. And you can even check out the Ride for Roswell from the previous year. There are options to do PayPal. I have to throw my PayPal in there. Apparently, for some reason, my PayPal is not listed. But there's also Cash App in case you want to do that. So let me just fix this very quickly here. And I hope everyone's having a good night. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm a little bit under the weather. Like I said, I did about a 20-mile ride today. I did a 30-mile ride over the weekend, so I've been kind of like pushing myself, trying to do as much as possible to get in shape for the Ride for Roswell, especially with the new bike, which who knows when I'll be done paying that off and other chaoses. But the main concern is the Stream for the Cure, which is April 29th. It's going to be an 8-hour stream. We have multiple prizes. We have 8 prize wheels, okay? We have a couple comic book collections that we're giving away. We have several McFarlane figures and vehicles to be given away, and the granddaddy of them all is going to be the Batmobeast. Now, you guys know that I'm an out-of-box collector, but every single item I'm giving away is sealed, not opened in any shape or form, still factory sealed, ready to be shipped out. I just ask that you guys give me usually a couple weeks so I can get everything shipped out, because I'll be paying for shipping out of my own pocket. Just like always. But guys, again, the Ride for Roswell, the Stream for the Cure is on April 29th, but the Ride for Roswell is on June 24th. So that's pretty much going to be the cutoff for donations. But for the for the Stream for the Cure to be as successful as possible, we need more than 3 or 4 people to donate. You know, if it's only 3 or 4 people, then, I mean, odds are the same 3 or 4 people are going to be the ones winning. You know, we're doing the last person standing elimination wheel, so please share the stream out as much as you possibly can. I want to get as many people involved as possible. Now, this year has been a pretty hard year for everyone. I mean, donations in general for the Ride for Roswell and other fundraisers have been very tough this year. Things have been a little hard on everybody out there. But I want everybody's help out there. You know, now we're doing it $20 gets you one $20 donation gets you in on all 8 wheels. That's kind of insane right there, guys. I mean, you really can't. I mean, you're lucky if you can get a good, a good large pizza for $20. I mean, $20 gets you on all 8 wheels. You can donate more than once if you want. We do have a few people who have donated more than once. They will be entered in multiple times on the wheels. And like I said, it's $20 per person. Get you on all 8 wheels. Like I said, we have McFarlane figures. I even have 1 or 2 NECA figures I'm going to be giving out. We have some comic books. We have some McFarlane motorcycles. And we also have the Batmobile. So there's a lot of action figure goodness to be given out. Plus, guys, are you Gamerverse fans of Spider-Man? Well, I have some Spider-Man comic book collections to be given out. Those are going to be two separate wheels right there. And then I have this very cool, this is going to be a separate wheel all on to itself. Miles Morales, What If? So Miles as Captain America, Venom, Spider-Man, get you some of that, and Venom again. So that's going to be one separate wheel right there. So this is going to be one wheel. And then the Gamerverse, there's 2 sets there. One's going to be one wheel, one's going to be another wheel. So that's 3 wheels right there. I have Superman and Batman, part of the Black Adam Page Punchers. I also have this Black Adam to be given out. And of course, I have those vehicles that I mentioned off. So we have a lot to give out. Rolando said had to answer the door. No worries. So, anybody seen The Mandalorian today? I'm not going to give out any spoilers, but this was the episode that we've been waiting for. I called a bunch, man. I said, what if this happens? What if this happens? And it went down. It went down today. I'm not giving out any spoilers, like I said, but this was the episode we've been waiting all season for. The season's been kind of, but today was just straight fire. Duffman's asked Rolando, was it Natalie? Oh man, I don't think that'll ever go away. Mando was good. I know there's some other streams going on right now. That's, they're talking pretty much the same things that we're talking about, with the exception of Ride for the Cure. They're talking Star Wars. Personally, the whole thing about the Star Wars movies being announced, specifically Rey, I'm not thrilled by that. Not thrilled at all. It feels like Disney is still in the same cycle as they were with the sequel series. Nothing against the actress Daisy Ridley. I think she's an amazing actress and she deserves every opportunity possible. But there was no character development for Rey in the original or in the sequel trilogy. There was a lot of missed opportunities with Finn. To me, the whole thing was just one big massive mess. As far as I'm concerned, the Disney Plus shows for Star Wars have been outperforming the movies. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But I mean, yes, it is a great time to get excited. I mean, the live action Ahsoka, Admiral Thrawn, we get Thrawn, and there's a lot of awesomeness. Yeah, Colin agrees. Pretty badass. Mando was. Mando was off the chain. It was just completely off the chain. Like I said, this was the episode we've been waiting for. Speaking of waiting for, let's check out. I have to check. I heard a ding here, so let me just check. Let's see here. Someone sent me something. I will have to respond to that after the stream. I don't have time to take a look at a video. I'm not going to bore you guys to death. But will Bo-Katan hook Rolando? I'm just saying, like, the way that they had, like, Bo-Katan couldn't stand Din Djarin. She cannot stand his ass. Worth nothing. I mean, and then, like, Grogu arrives at her doorstep, and then she's like, well, what's going on? Lassie, what happened to Timmy? And then she goes to Mandalore, and she winds up saving him, and she starts to slowly develop respect for him. It's like, I'm like, please, do not ship these two. Do not ship them. But with things that happen in this episode, no spoilers, but man, there's some cliffhangers, there's some what ifs, like what is going to go on, all this kind of sideways stuff. What's this? Duffman says, no, Grogu. I have a bet on that one, Rolando. No lie. Man, Grogu powered up in this episode, in a way. When you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. oh man, Colin's like, they definitely getting together. Oh, I mean, if they're gonna get together, does that mean that Jarn's gonna be able to take his helmet off whenever he wants? Or, I mean, how do Mandalorians do it? Did they do it with the helmets on? I mean, I don't know. There's some freaky cosplay stuff for you right there. Duffman says they're gonna do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, they've been going down a certain path on this season. More like the Mandalorian guest starring Din Djarin. And I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what it's going to be. I mean, it's the Mandalorian. You just have to have a Mandalorian in the episode. So let's take a look at that poll, guys. Okay, so we are at 55% for The Last Ronin, 33% for Black Series, and 17% for for the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. So we're going to end the poll. So we're going to do Last Ronin now. Just so you guys see what you missed out on, we were going to unbox the Khonshu Build-A-Figure wave, and we were going to build him tonight, but that's going to have to wait for another stream, guys. Yes, I had the entire set. Wanda, Old Loki, Red Skull, Jimmy Woo, Zombie Stark, of course, He Who Remains, and of course, Howard the Duck. So these will be opened up and assembled on another day and time, somewhere in the future. Duffman says helmets on. Cap says, I hope so. I bet a cabbage. Colin also says helmets on. Well, you know, they got a lot of different scopes and stuff inside those helmets, so you never know. Giggity. Okay, so Last Ronin. Can you unbox them with your helmet on, Dave? Which helmet? I don't have a Star Wars helmet, but I do have a War Machine, and I do have a red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger helmet. So, I do have helmets. So, you guys voted. Last Ronin, NECA, unbox. Which one, guys? Yes, I have all three. I don't usually do this, but I went in on all three. So we get the red. We get no armor. And then we get armored up. So which one is it going to be first, guys? Colin says, I don't think he was talking about those helmets. I think we're going to do the original Ronin. What do you guys think? But here's going to be the true test. This is NECA. Will the swords break right away? Colin says says do the red one. Okay. Colin says he wants a red one. Do we have another one for the red? So this is going to be the one that gets done first. Let me find a cutting blade of some sort. Colin says, I haven't opened my red one yet. That's okay. You can live vicariously through me. And, of course, nothing in the background, just like blood splatter in the background. Red box. Very cool looking. Okay, we got more tape to cut through. Got a lot of stuff to cut through. I feel if I open another figure, I'm going to have to throw my bed out the door. Hold on. Man, we got a lot of accessories in here, guys. A lot. Give you guys a nice little solid look there. Let me see if I can zoom in. So we get some alternate hands, of course. All done in that red with the dark shading on it. We get a bunch of different, we get some throwing stars. We get all the weapons here. We get the police billy club. We got bow staff. Of course, nunchucks. One sai, only one. And I love that the nunchucks are actually on a chain. That's just pretty damn cool right there. Colin says, I'm in the same position, Cap. Sleep like the Coneheads. I'm going to open a figure. The hell with the bed. Yeah, who needs a bed anyways? Let's see what else we got here. We got some alternate choices for the bandana that goes on the back, of course. It's kind of a freaky looking... I've yet to read the book, the graphic novel. But take a look at this... this billy club. Kind of looks kind of freaky. Wonder if like this kind of ratchets from one end to the other in the comic books. That would be kind of cool. Duffman says, just use your kitchen. Like take everything out of the cabinets, take the doors off, and you have shelving to put figures on. There you go. See, now that's forward thinking, right? Definitely forward thinking. Oh. Take a look at this. We got this claw is on like a string. Like it's a rope. So that's something kind of weird and cool. And it's not it's not a short one. This is like a long one, guys. That's a good distance right there. Let's see what else we have here. Got the sword. His katana, of course, and a scabbard for it. There we go. One single sai. I wonder if they did that because, is that how it is in comics? Or is it because, you know, Raph lost that one sai? And of course we have ninja stars here. And I don't know, is this supposed to be some kind of ball or a mystical cube or something? Some kind of like weird shinobi ball or something? I'm not sure what that is. And of course we get a very mean looking, anger-filled Last Ronin. Now I gotta get the twist ties off of here. Hold on. Let's see if we can get the snips off without damaging the figure. Or get the plastics off. There we go. One down. There we go. So the hood comes right off. Like the shading on here. Definitely has like kind of a Dark Knight kind of vibe going on here. Okay, so we can stow some of the weapons on here. Have to figure out how we set up some of these weapons. The joints are not too loose and they're not too tight either. We have this little ring right here for the weapons. It's tied onto a string to the belt, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to switch out the hands for hands that can actually hold objects. So far, these hands are swapping out pretty easy. I mean, they come stock with the fist hands on, of course. So, Colin, what do you think of this so far? Rolando says, I haven't been to Target until today and no killer clowns. Did you say killer clowns like from outer space? Don't think trying to figure out how we were gonna fit the bow staff on. I was thinking, does the katana go through here? Let me see. Can we get that to go through one of the back belt loops? I'm thinking that's going to be like one of the best ways to go about it. See if I can get the bow staff to go through one of the other loops. mean, it's a way you can do it. Cap says the Cali people are savages. Oh, there's a few good California people. I mean, I know a few. But I think, yeah, there are a few crazy people out there. I think we'll put the sign in the front. What do you guys think? Sam Haynes says, that's a cool figure. I wish I didn't sleep on the Ronin series. I mean, yeah, he's definitely a very cool figure. I have to play around with some of the posing. I definitely think, like, this kind of somber. I think we need to swap out the head, though. There we go. We can still put the hood on if we want. I think that looks way better. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this. Yeah, he's definitely, I mean, he's definitely a keeper. And he's solid. I mean, my desk is not the most stable thing in the world, mind you. And I have this desk mat here, and he's standing pretty solid all on his own. Now, we do get a lot of these ninja stars. I guess if you have a diorama, maybe like a foam wall or something, we could have it where like some of the stars are thrown into the wall or something. There's a lot of different stuff we can do with this. Like, I still have to figure, like, I'm going to figure a pose, like, where we can do, like, maybe he has this looped up on one hand and he's ready to throw it with the other hand. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can do here. I still don't know what this damn little shinobi ball or whatever this orb is. Like I said, I still have to watch I still have to watch it. Now, he does come with these goggles. And I'm trying to figure out these like some Donatello goggles or something. We got some Chronicles of Riddick action going on here. Come on. Stay on. There we go. So yeah, we can get him with the goggles on, but I think I like him without. I think that just looks more menacing right there. Although I am kind of tempted to kind of like hang the goggles off the side. You know? But this is pretty badass figure. Colin says, I love those Ronin figures. Can't wait for the rest of them. Yeah, I heard there's supposed to be coming out some more figures soon. And usually I'm not the person to get like every variant of one, but I kind of had to. I still have yet to read the comic too. The graphic novel. Although I already know who the last Ronin actually is. It's Batman. I know, I spoiled it for you guys. Now, this is the one without the armor, but he comes with, it looks like he's got a little android pet. And again, we got the, pretty much a lot of the same weapons here. Looks like we have a broken sword, a broken katana, that same kind of billy club, the single sai, no clothing or armor, a single nunchuck, and the alternate hands. And these look like kind of like stakes or some kind of throwing some points here. Not quite sure what those are. And then we have, of course, we have the armored one. Sam Hain says, yes, hang him off the side, Ray Stan style. You know it. Colin says the comic is great. Colin says he goes, no hood. Okay. Now this one, okay, we get the sword, because I'm guessing that these two are different stages of the graphic novel, based on what I'm going with. Because we get, he's got everything. What makes me think that is the sword is in one piece here, but then when he has his armor and his outfit off, we have a broken katana here. So this definitely makes me think that this is later on in the series. And I mean, some of the art on here is just tremendous. Because I mean, you can see everything here. Like, he's in full action mode, but then we have the lone turtle looking at the bandanas of all the previous turtles, including himself. Hey, we got Papa Gord. Papa Gord's in the chat. Hey, Papa Gord, we're just doing a little Last Ronin unbox. I've had these in my possession for actually several months now. Figured, hey, we're going to do a live stream and we're going to unbox that live stream. Also, if anyone is interested, again, if we have any late visitors, again, Stream for the Cure is happening on April 29th. So if you want to be entered in on Stream for a Cure, you have to donate $20 to Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute, either through the donation links I have in the video description below, or you can actually message me. We can do PayPal, we can do Cash App, we can do whatever you guys want. But you just have to let me know your first and last name so I can write you down, and you could get the correct number of entries. Now, $20 gets you entry on all 8 wheels. We have a bunch of NECA figures. We have a bunch of comic books. We even have some NECA vehicles. We have 2 of the Bat Cycles. We have the Bat Metal one, which looks like a big skeletal motorcycle. We have the Curse of the White Knight, which is that futuristic looking motorcycle. And then we have the Batmobile, which is that big monster truck of a Batmobile. So all those, plus comics and maybe a NECA figure, are all up for grab for Stream for the Cure. All you have to do is donate $20, and that gets you entered in on all 8 wheels, guys. So please, if you find yourself in a situation where you don't think you can financially swing it, then by all means, please, at the very least, share the links, share the stream out to everybody, and help me help Roswell, and let's ride for a cure, guys. Now, right now, as I said, we only have about 4 people entered in right now. I appreciate those entries, but I mean, 4 people on 8 wheels. I'm hoping that we're going to get a lot of people during the stream who are going to want to come and donate. But I don't know. This year has been a very tough year for a lot of people. Fundraising has been very tough. But I'm hoping that we're going to get some momentum running here very soon. Papa, I hope you're doing good. I see Papa did another not a Black Series figure review. So Papa, are you going to be streaming Jedi Survivor? I'm curious. I will not be getting the game right away. I'm going to be waiting a little while because, well, finances. Finances. My new job, it's a great job. It is very meaningful. They treat me way better than my last job, but finances are a little tough right now, but it's about the same money I had before, but it all goes towards, retirement right now, which is great. And after a year, I will get an increase in pay, which I'm looking forward to, but that's a year. So the next year is going to be a little tough for Dave's Dimension. You may not see me doing as many unboxes in the future. That is a realistic thing. I love the color and detail on this sword, on this katana. And the scabbard, man, the scabbard on here, the sheath is, man, top notch. Papa saying hello to everyone. Working hard, not sure yet if I will stream it now that reviews are a sure thing. Again, okay, awesome. I get that. Speaking of gamers, we got Chili Gamer Boy, aka Brandon. Freya is reappearing in the chat again. So Freya, did you leave Berserker any Twix, or did you eat all his Twix again? And I can't believe you said something in your stream this morning that there's a Twix ice cream. Is this a real thing? I will have to check that out. I will have to hunt it down. These nunchucks look so awesome. I mean, yeah, actual chain. Actual chain for these chucks, man. You cannot go wrong with that. That's just cool. And they do chuck. Hey, we got LeBron Fetts. We got everybody coming through the chat right now. Twix ice cream is real. Nice. Everybody saying hello to everybody. And again, guys, if you find yourself in a situation where you can donate to the Right for Roswell, a.k.a. the Stream for the Cure, it would really mean a lot if you could. That reminds me, I need to add the PayPal into there. Man, I love the bow staff. I think this is a wicked awesome looking bow staff right here. And I definitely got to read Last Ronin. I got to get the graphic novel so I can read it out, because I'm really curious as to what the origination of this weird looking billy club comes from. I definitely got to read that sometime in the future. Okay, we got some more twist ties in the back, I'm guessing. Yes, we do. So, let's break out our friend, our handy dandy snippers. See if I can snip without snipping my skin off. By the way, guys, if in case you're wondering about these scratches here, yeah, that's from my youngest cat, River. She likes to bite and scratch people. That's how she shows affection, believe it or not. She's a crazy little kitty. What can I say? Dave, you can get the hardcover complete story on Amazon for $20. Awesome. Maybe I will have to see after my bills on Friday where I stand. I mean, I should be able to swing an extra $20. At least that's the hope. Let's take a nice good look at him. Let's zoom, zoom, zoom. Of course, he's got the samurai feet, samurai shoes, like a true Ronin would. Brandon says, I also need to read The Last Ronin. Almost got an Eastman Signs The Last Ronin comic to get graded, but decided to pass due to money. Yeah, I hear that, man. I really hear that. I love the weathering that they have on his gauntlets here. I mean, don't get me wrong. The red one looks great, but seeing the different colors, the contrast and everything, I think this one is probably going to be my favorite. You guys know me. I love weathering. A friend of mine who does prop making, he always tells me that there are no accidents. Everything tells a story. So the fact that he's obviously been through a lot of battles. I mean, he's pretty posable. Let me see if I can get the. It's on a lot of the NECA figures. It is kind of hard to get them in that kind of. Let me zoom out so you guys can see what I'm trying to do here. I have him basically like almost like a sidestep kind of pose, with his right foot stuck back. Basically, I had him in a pose just like that. There we go. The details on the hands right there, as you guys can see. Very cool. LeBron saying, "What's up to Rolando?" Yeah, it is a badass figure, definitely. But take a look at all like the weathering, the scarring, the lines, just the paint apps on this alone, on the hands. The paint apps on the damn hands look fantastic. Again, I think the angry face instead of the just the grinding teeth face, I think this one is more, that's more fight. To me, that looks more fighting right there. And his head popped up and is on the floor right now, but I'll get that later. Let's see, what are we going to do? I think we're going to... Let's just swap out the hands real quick. That's okay, Mega Demon. You're perfectly fine. LeBron says the last Ronin needs a hug. How about the last Ronin teaming up with old man Tommy? That would have been a hell of a crossover comic right there. Too bad we lost Jason David Frank this year. Let's see. I don't know where we can actually stow this Billy Club. Unless, again, we just have him holding it. This hand's going to be a little tricky. Yeah, definitely use the piston someone's cereal head sculpt. Agreed. See, this looks like some kind of like laser gun or something, you know? Get the sword on his back like that. Now the nunchucks, though, I was thinking of just putting them through the two loops here. Let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can have a nice little look. What do you think of that? I threw the chucks back on there. I mean, to me, that kind of makes sense. And then again, having the sign in the front, because I think the sign in the front just makes the most sense to me. I do love the little red lens. He looks phenomenal. LeBron says, hi, Legacy of Hollywood, are you following me? LOL. Oh, we got Legacy of a Nerd. I think him and General Kenobi were having a impromptu, or they were having a stream earlier. I was not aware of that, so I do apologize if there was any crossover interference. But like you guys know, I've been pushing the Ride for Roswell. And again, anyone out there, again, we have 8 prize wheels on April 29th from 10 a.m. Eastern until 6 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be an open stream, which means if you want to come on and promote your YouTube channel, if you have a podcast, if you have Twitch, whatever you have. Duffman says, weapons, weapons, and more weapons. Oh, my. Yes, I did the George Takei. Oh, my. I mean, I really want to read this comic book so bad. I just have to get it. But I think, honestly, like the mechanics of the figure, I mean, we do have pins, but we have matching pins, pin colors here, Hasbro. You can learn a thing or two. I mean, the amount of figures, the amount of detail, I mean, on the face sculpt itself, on the uniform that he's wearing. I mean, this is a master class in how figures should be made. The only person I think could even try to come close would be McFarlane. But the mechanics, I think this exceeds McFarlane in so many different levels. It would be cool if the head could tilt up a little bit more. We don't really have a whole lot of head tilt. You know, we got like a little nudge and that's it. And that is it. You know? I mean, I really wish there was a little bit more we could do there. Let's try with the Kitana instead. See if I can figure a way to... There we go. I mean, like, take a look at that right there. Like I said, with the head, there's not really a whole lot of... I mean, we can rotate them around, but as far as, like, looking up or looking down, there's not much head movement. Now, we do get some alternate bandana skins, so to speak. We get all the weapons that we had before. The throwing stars, this little weird shinobi ball, or whatever it is. The paint apps on the shinobi ball, they are a little bit sloppy. They are sloppy. I mean, that's only one gripe I could find on here. We got that same claw with the rope. I mean, just everything looks friggin' phenomenal on here. I'm gonna see if we can get the goggles on them. I think I need to try and loop them under the bandana. I think that's the best way to kind of try to achieve this. I mean, that's kind of weird and freaky, but it works. It definitely works. LeBron says, I twitch around the 4th cup of coffee. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, his clothing kind of covers up where you would see the shell. I mean, if you look at his back, I mean, it should come out a little bit further, but And I'll say, but, I mean, we don't know. Does something happen with the shell? Now, there is this. There is the Ronin without his armor and clothing, and it definitely looks, we can see the outline of a shell right there. So I imagine this one has a shell, but this one we'll do an unbox on another day and time. But what do you guys think of this? I mean, we got the red. Let's lay them down here so you guys can kind of get a full view on both. I'm just not feeling the goggles on them, you know? I mean, they both look phenomenal. By the way, the shading on here are completely different. The weathering on these two are completely different. The only molding that even comes close are probably the pant legs. Everything else, I mean, it's original paint on here. I mean, they did an amazing job on this. I mean, what more can I say? I mean, they just did an amazing job. NECA never ceases never ceases. I mean, they never disappoint. They do amazing work. And I mean, this is just killer. Duffman says, love the second one you unboxed. So the second one is the original one. Then there's the unarmored one, which we have not done. And then the red one was the third. So that's the third variant, if you will. But guys, what are some of the things you guys are looking to pick up now this week? What are some things you guys are looking to pick up? I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know. I right now am on a hiatus as far as buying new figures. Sad but true. Now, if you do have an Ollie's near you guys, you may want to check out Ollie's because they have the those Hasbro Megazords that were about maybe the size of a NECA figure. They came in like almost like a VHS cassette box. They're selling those for $3.99. So if you have local Ollie's, you definitely want to take a look and check it out. A good friend of the channel, 1000th Ghost, had posted on his Facebook today how he saw that. Let me see if I can pull up the photo. Bear with me, guys. Hold on one moment. Let me just move this out the way. Yeah, so take a look at that. You got the black variant Megazord, Mega Tiger Zord, White Tiger Zord, and Dino Zord or Dragon Zord in warrior mode. $3.99 a piece. You can't go wrong with these. So you definitely want to check your local Ollie's and see if you can find them. I'm hoping to see if I can possibly find them. I mean, for $3.99, I will do whatever I have to get those. I doubt my Ollie's is going to get them because, well, mine almost never gets stuff. And if it does, everything looks like it's been smashed or sat on 1,000 times over. I mean, we still have a wall of vintage collection Ray, for criminy's sake, you know. But, hey, it is what it is, and that's what it is. Legacy of a Nerd says Dave finds all the good stuff. No, well, I might find it online, but for myself, that's another story. But guys, again, I'm asking you, I know you guys might be getting tired of hearing me talk about the Stream for the Cure, but it's April 29th. That is not that far away, guys. That's only a couple weeks away. If anyone can, if you can donate to it, if you don't want to be entered in on the wheel, you can just message me and tell me you don't want to be entered in on the wheel. But I'm trying to raise as much as I possibly can for the Ride for Roswell. Last year we did $1,365. I don't think we're going to be reaching that this year. 2/3 of that would be awesome. I just want to do everything I possibly can for the Ride for Roswell. But we are going to be, I'm aiming for the 45-mile or 44-mile route this year, which takes me over to Canada. However, there is a strong possibility that I may not be doing that. Because unfortunately, the Canadian route actually requires you to raise a certain amount. If we don't, then I'll just wind up doing the 30-mile route instead, But I'll still be riding for Roswell, and we're still going to have an amazing time fundraising for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. Like I said before, cancer affects us all. It doesn't care, what age you are, how your health status. You could be picture of health. You could be bottom health, and you could be old. You could be young. You could be from the East Coast. You could be from the West Coast. You could be somebody's great-great-grandmother. It doesn't care. It strikes us all down, okay? And Roswell Park, my wife has been part of the Ride for Roswell for the past 9 years. This is my 3rd year doing it, and I'm proud. Just every year, and I started doing it during the pandemic, believe it or not. We were social distancing the ride, and we did it here on Grand Island. Last year was the first time back to University of Buffalo campus. This year is the first time they brought back the Canadian route. I'm psyched for that because that means that, if I do wind up doing the Canadian route, it means I literally get to leave the country, go over the Peace Bridge, and go over to, over to Canada, then back across the Rainbow Falls, or the Rainbow Bridge at the actual Niagara Falls, and then ride back all the way back to the University of Buffalo campus. So it's an exciting route. It should be fun, should be amazing. It's always a great, one of the things I talk about is every year before they begin the route, they always like to mention how much they've raised, how many vaccines, how many patients do they now have in remission, depending on the various types of cancers that they have. Now, they also like to recognize those people who might be in remission and they're out there fundraising. There's a lot of people after they're cured, they fundraise, they volunteer for Roswell, because if it wasn't for Roswell Park, they might not be there right now. So, that's an amazing cause on itself. You might think, hey, well, there might be 3 or 4 people around me. No, there was more like 15 or 20 around me. So I want to try and find another word aside from emotional, but it is, you see these people that you're fundraising for, like, you finally have you have a face to match with the cause, and it just kind of blows me away. And I just want to do everything we possibly can this year. I know things have been tough for everybody. Financially, things are tough with here, with at home. That's why I said with the Stream for the Cure, I'm asking for your patience. Give me time. Give me several weeks to get everything shipped out afterwards. I will get all the prizes out to everybody eventually. It's just that when you're shipping things out, out of your own pocket, it can add up, especially when you're doing 8 separate prizes, including that Batmo Beast. That Batmo Beast it's huge. If you guys have ever seen it, the Batmo Beast actually fills up. It's on the bottom shelf of one of my bookcases right now. The sucker is huge. Okay. Again, we have comic books. We have DC McFarlane figures that were given away. We have the Death Metal Bat Cycle. We have the White's Knight Bat Cycle, and we have the Batmo Beast. So, there's tons of stuff that we're giving away. I hope you guys will join us. I hope you'll support. We got, let me see, let me catch up in chat. Duffman says, my good friend, his mom just had surgery for pancreatic cancer, had tumor removed, but she's going downhill fast and not going to make it, and it's sad to watch. I'm sorry to hear about your friend's mother. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, there's a psychological effect that, you're helping a family member. It seems like, oh, we're doing what we're told we need to do, but sometimes that's still not enough. And I mean, unfortunately, cancer, just like I said before, cancer doesn't care. But that's why, I volunteer with Ride for Roswell to try and raise as much money as we can. Like I said, my wife has been doing this for 9 years. This is my third year doing it. We just want to do everything we possibly can to make it as successful as possible. Right now, we have about maybe 4 or 5 people who've donated. I want to see if we can get more people in on it. Again, the stream for the cure is going to be April 29th from 10 a.m. Eastern until 6 p.m. Eastern. 8-hour stream, 1 elimination wheel per hour, and I'm hoping we're going to raise as much as possible, because every nickel, every dime, every quarter, every dollar makes a world of difference that you guys just cannot imagine. We got Oakhurst Studios. We got Vern in the chat. Hey, Vern, how you doing today? Any head swapping today? You guys, on every Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern, you want to check out Oakhurst Studios. That is Vern, Oakhurst Studios, and also Sean Solo. They are the toy duos. Every Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern on their channels, you will find an amazing stream. They have some awesome guests that come through. They go over anything and everything that is going on in the toy community, in the toy world nowadays. And Vern does some of the best, some amazing head swaps, some awesome customizing. He said, yes, head swap. So you guys want to check them out every Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern on Oakhurst. Vern, that's just on your channel, or do you flip-flop between yours and Sean's channel? But that's both Oakhurst Studios and Sean Solo 8. So you guys definitely want to check them out. And by the way, everyone who's in the chat here, you guys are all mods, so please always feel free to drop your channel links in here. You have a wrench next to your name, you can drop your channel links, okay? Of course, we got EC Collecting, who is a part of That Effin' Figures. Him and Joe have an amazing podcast that they do every single week. T3 Collects, of course, is a part of the Overgrown Third Graders. So you always want to check out Carlos. And of course, Captain Spaulding is now, he's a toy hunter. He has some amazing things coming through the pipeline. He's starting out in the community, but he's got some great videos so far. Amazing collection, so you definitely want to check out Captain Spaulding. And he's on the Mando hunt. He's on a mission to get every Mando that's out there, so... Oakhurst Studios, Vern says, got a Mando episode custom in the works. Awesome. That's going to be awesome to see. But again, guys, at the very least, if you can share the links in the video description below to all your social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, any kind of groups that you're in, please help get the word out for the Stream for the Cure, which is going to benefit Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. Thank you, Rolando, for dropping those links for That Effin' Figures and also for Sean Solo 8. That means a world of difference here. It helps out their channels, helps them get views. And remember, it's not just about watching a channel or watching a video. Watch several minutes of that video. Leave a genuine comment. Don't just say, oh, great video, bro. Actually comment on something that's in the video, because otherwise YouTube is going to think it's generic and they may take that view away from that channel. A lot of times people will subscribe to channels, but the channel owner will notice that, hey, I was at such and such number, now I just lost 3 or 4 subscribers, because they just click the button and they move on to the next channel. Give it a genuine watch, give it a genuine comment, like say, if it's a toy hunt, hey, I love that you found this McFarlane figure at this Target. I can't seem to find him anywhere. That's a genuine comment. And actually watching the video, at least for several minutes, it creates a genuine view, and it helps with the algorithm and helps to make them more suggestible as far as the algorithm goes. So you definitely want to do that, guys. And I do have to toot my own horn here, guys. I'm feeling very proud. Those that know, I've been trying to do some videos called Bike Buying for Big Guys. I not only did a video on that, I did some other videos based on, giving my opinions and also demoing, showing the bike I just got. And I'm happy to say that I got 2 messages last night, 2 comments from 2 people who just recently bought the bike themselves. One of them bought the bike after watching my review. And it gives me a feeling of pride that, I did this video. I'm not monetized, so I'm not getting anything out of this, but the fact that, I could help out other larger guys who have trouble finding a bike, and, it's, they were blown away by it. They went and checked the bike out afterwards themselves, and they're loving it. The one guy's picking up his bike tomorrow. He's super excited about it. It's a great feeling helping out other people. I mean, I don't do this for, like I said, I'm not monetized, and I won't be monetized for a long time to come. So everything I do here it's just because I enjoy this. I love hanging out with you guys. I love, talking figures and talking movies. I'm really psyched for the Nicolas Cage movie that we're going to see this weekend. Renfield, it looks pretty funny, looks pretty hilarious. I mean, is it going to be an Oscar movie? Hell no. But I think it's going to be pretty entertaining compared to a lot of stuff that's already out there. And by the way, in case you guys are wondering, no, I will not see the Mario movie. You know what you can do with the Mario movie? Yeah, you can sit on it like a mushroom. Yeah, I have no urge, no need to watch it. I get that it's a kids movie, but like Chris Pratt is Mario? Come on, you could have got 10 other guys who would have been way better, but hey, what do I know? I'm just me. I have not seen Shazam. I don't have any urge to see Shazam either. It's just not my bag. It is not my bag. What can I say? Now, I did drop a new video going over the full details for the ride for Roswell, including my PayPal. If you want to donate to the ride for Roswell, you can do that through PayPal, and I just put that in the chat right there. You can copy and paste. It's just paypal.me/thedocandance. And I'm going to have that I'm going to update that with the video description soon. So if you guys want to donate, you can check that out. But guys, it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to wrap this up. I need to make my lunch for tomorrow for work. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I'm sorry if the stream was a little bit late. I know there were some other people streaming on Wednesday. I won't be available to do a stream tomorrow. We'll see if I can try and do something on Friday. I know Fridays tend to be a little busy now. Almost every day of the week is a little busy, so I'm just trying to help out any way I possibly can, guys. I just want to thank you guys for coming out. And again, please, if you can share the links in the video description below, that means more than you can ever imagine. So, guys, until next time, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting, and I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care.